moment about safe sex. Now, obviously condoms and stuff like that, but because we used to have a no means no standard, that is, if we're having sex and you say stop, I have to stop. Yeah, fair enough. What they're going for now in the United States, particularly, I think it's been enacted in California, is a yes means yes standard. So I have to say, is it alright if I touch your boob? Is it alright if I touch your knee? Is it alright if I touch your thigh? Now, this is a little bit of a passion killer. Personally, it's called, because it's an enthusiastic consent standard, that is, I must gain your enthusiastic consent at every step. I think they've got that the wrong way around. It needs to be enthusiastic and unsolicited consent. So unless I'm getting a constant stream of fairly blue, oh yes, 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 do touch me, do me now, I'm going to think, whoa, this consent is getting a little bit ambivalent. I'm going to get up and go make a cup of tea. So we now have a yes means yes standard, which is increasingly coming into the culture. Now the problem, as evidenced by people like Bill Cosby and in this country Rolf Harris, is that we now have a yes means no standard. That is, at any time in the next 40 years, if you decide retrospectively that what happened was not consensual, then I'm going to prison without any evidence, except you're saying, oh, yes, that I didn't really go for that. So my idea for safe sex actually includes a new financial services industry and a profession for feminists. So hear me out here. So what we have is 24 hours in advance of any requested liaison, there has to be a YouTube video that goes up stipulating what's in and what's out. Ideally in the, few pom-poms and possibly in the thing of an American football chant, that'd be fine. Now it's a request and I can turn it down, but that video is also distributed to the ranking police officer in the jurisdiction in which the coitus is planned to take place, and my legal counsel. Now the lady also is required to hire the venue and pay for insurance. I'll get into that in a moment. So the venue, this includes the bedroom and the ante-room where my legal counsel and the state registered feminist will be sitting watching us on CCTV. And there's the big button there, so that if either of them thinks, oh, that was a little bit naughty, bang, lights go on, klaxons, whoa, stop. Yep, fine. Now, the insurance is from the feminist organization, and that's that if the other party ever decides retrospectively that what happened wasn't consensual, then my legal defense is paid for by the feminist organization, up to and including the appeal court. So there we are, on the job, finishes, everybody's happy. My legal counsel, who is an officer of the court, and the state registered feminist signed that this was actually consensual. It goes up onto a web server, which I need to renew every week to be private. And if I'm incarcerated, I can't make it private again, so it goes public. And if any legal suit is ever filed against me that this wasn't consensual, it goes public. Now, under those conditions, I would be prepared to discuss sex. That's safe sex.